DJ, we've discussed so many different options regarding Sam Darnold, really during that Zach Wilson pro day, especially a couple of weeks ago back from BYU, just as those trades were also coming in with the 49ers moving up from 12 to 3. And so now the Jets were there eyeing Zach Wilson. But looking at this trade in particular, this move now to send Sam to Carolina, how do you view it?
Well, let's look at it first from the Jets standpoint. And they're moving on from Sam Darnold, partially because, not Sam Darnold's fault, they did not have the infrastructure in place for Sam Darnold to be successful. So the goal is to provide that for the next quarterback as you start the clock over again on a rookie contract. Let's look at the assets the Jets now have in the next 2 drafts. Got 4 first-round picks, now 3 second-round picks to go along with that. So they're in very good shape going forward to be able to build up this roster, particularly the offensive line, to be able to protect their quarterback into the future. So to me, it made a lot of sense from that standpoint to move on from Sam, start the clock over. And another reason to do that is financially. When you look at Sam, if you look at over the next 3 years, a little over $5 million this year, the 5th-year option would be around $20 million. About $30 million if you franchised him the following year. So that's 3 years of control, $18.3 million per year. You move on, you take a quarterback, we assume Zach Wilson with the 2nd pick. That's a 4-year average of $8.7 million per year before you get to his 5th-year option. So you're saving $10 million a year with this move for the Jets. So I think it makes a lot of sense for them.
It does make a lot of sense for the Jets, DJ. When you look at the Super Bowl landscape or the team building landscape right now, it is more beneficial to have your starting quarterback on an original rookie deal. Last 10 Super Bowls, we have 8 teams that had a quarterback playing on the original deal because you outlined the money that you can allocate. It allows you to build up a better team around the quarterback. The New York Jets have 7 picks in the first 2 rounds over the next 2 years. They can really surround Zach Wilson, presumably their new quarterback, with a lot of supporting help that will allow him to play at a high level.
Yeah, I could also see that number 23 overall, their 2nd first-round pick this year. But getting back to the number 2 overall selection here, DJ, for the Jets, now that Sam Darnold is off to Carolina, does this further indicate that Zach Wilson is, in fact, the pick, as you kind of mentioned there, at number 2?
I think it is. I really do, Red. We saw the pro day, but just go watch the tape. And I think that's what has the Jets excited of how he can fit into their offense. When you study what he's done and what he did at BYU, it all translates to what the Jets want to do with Mike LaFleur. How about some play action? They do it under center and from the gun here at BYU and just firing missiles down the field, big-time velocity. How about his vision? Work inside out, see you got a double team, find the one-on-one, and deliver a strike. Accuracy has been his calling card there at BYU. He can do some fun stuff, too. How about moving right, throwing left? You see this all the time. Off-platform throws, not only accurate, but with pace and velocity on the football. Some creativity, drop the arm angle down. You want to get the ball to your back, no problem. Then some of these wow throws. These are like the Aaron Rodgers type throws. Both feet up in the air. Let's freeze it. We can just enjoy how smooth and fluid he is throwing a football. It's effortless. Rhett, he's so fun to watch. This was the big wow throw from the pro day. Just a fun throw where he can kind of disconnect his lower body and his upper body and deliver a strike. So Zach Wilson, to me, is a great fit with the Jets. And unlike Sam Darnold, I think they're going to be able to put a team around him with these assets where he has a chance to be successful.
Yeah, a couple things, DJ. I think you bring up really good points. I say, one, I think Zach Wilson is a more natural thrower and an upgrade over Sam Darnold at the position. I think Mike LaFleur being able to look at his brother Matt LaFleur, what he was able to do with Aaron Rodgers. I think that comparison in terms of stylistically how Zach Wilson has maybe wow ability, being able to play on script and off script, it certainly gives you more options when it comes to expanding the playbook. So if you're the New York Jets, you certainly have to be excited about the possibilities because now you have enough capital and ammunition to go and surround them with playmakers and protection, and you certainly hope that you get better results in New York over the next few years.